ADT, a difficult terrarium. I don't know what else it could stand for. Of course, when Uncle Jay's over at Sharkie's, then, you know, he has to do stuff and fix stuff. Sharkie wanted a siren in the basement for the alarm. So he bought that kind. We had wire left over from a previous keypad. Hello? Hello? Nope, broken. This alarm system I've been dealing with for the days that I'm here. Everything that Sharkie said in his video about it, the thing is god awful. It is absolutely god awful. And these touchscreen stupid pads are beyond horrible. In fact, the old system that you had, there were modules available that you can get an app and control it with that. It kind of like punches in whatever you need, like as if it were a virtual keypad kind of thing. Like you punch it on the phone, it sends that data, because that's all that happens when you press the buttons on the thing. There are modules available to make it work, or other remote ones. But anyway, we got the siren, and we had leftover wire from the previous keypad from the previous system. So I put the siren up, and I told Sharkie, you're going to do this, and of course I had to do it. So there it is. It's up there. That was the one he wanted. It's like 85 decibels, which is absolutely perfect for down here because you'll notice it for absolute certain, but you won't jump out of your skin, which is nice. And then I made the wire all nicey nice. Ran it down in the plenum here, and using a flat blade screwdriver I was able to open up the cable tie enough. Can't get the two next to each other. That was not possible. And got it ran through everything else, and basically it looks like it's always been there, which is the best possible outcome it could be. But of course there was more stuff we had to break. The Sharkmobile lost its wheel and the Joker got away. Here's the Sharkmobile. And Sharkie was saying that the headliner was falling. Yep, it sure was. Years ago, he told me about the floor mats, and I have this gizmo that China sent that lets you clean it. They were a little too far gone at that point. Well, the headliner was maybe a little too far gone too, but you do the best you can. And at quick glance, it's not falling anymore. Yeah, there's little bumps in it and all that. And of course, in the back also. It's worse back there. The problem is the bubble. My patented, unpatented method of fixing it does not have a way to account for that. And because of that, the fabric is stretched and not great. And you can see it's pretty wrinkly. It's not wonderful, but that's because that's how the fabric was. But the main thing is it's not falling down, blocking the back window like it was. So it went too far. I had to do this in the 2010, and that came out pretty good because there's no bubbles in it, so that made a big difference. But it's definitely a lot better than it was. The cleft in the center is really just because that's how the fabric wanted to lay, because like I said, it's stretched. The car is 25 years old, so there's only so much you can do. So anyway, we did that, and we had to fix the hot tub. Man, that was a royal pain in the ass. The hot tub, there was nothing wrong with it. The problem was the pump was leaking. There's actually 3 pumps in here, like my pool pumps. It's on a smaller scale because it's hot tub and not pool. The seals went bad. The motor still runs great, and the bearings are great. So Sharkie found the seal kit and whatever. And you got to take the whole front end of the pump apart, the impeller off, and we put everything back. And then, of course, it's leaking still. So that was nice, but you can see the leak is fixed because this concrete would be wet, and it no longer is. you can see the chlorine deposits, the white chalky looking from the chlorinated water in it. So yeah, it really, it definitely needed to be done. The problem is when they assembled this thing, there's two unions on the pump and they just unscrew and it's kept out of the sun because of the cover. No, not taking the cover off, sorry. Wouldn't even want to see it again. There's two unions on there. They unscrew no problem. And then the pump is held in with 4 bolts, 2 of which you can get to, the other 2 you can't. So you have to use extensions and wobble adapters and all kinds of universal joints and things like that. And eventually get the bolts out, which means it's going to be 10 times harder to get them back in, but they have to come out, and then the pump can come out so you can work on it like a gentleman. The seal replacement was simple. Putting it back was also a pain in the ass, and then it's leaking, so we have to tighten up the housing bolts on it, but you can't get to one. But the problem solved itself, and the reason it solved itself is because in preparation for all of this, Sharkie drained the whole thing out, cleaned it, did a purge or whatever it's called that he does, and then we refilled it. And the water is just whatever comes out of the hose, you know, so it's cold, but normally the hot tub is at 90-something degrees, kept warm, ready to go, you know, 96, something like that. So it was kept warm, and the heat expands everything, and once it heated up and it stays running like year-round, no more leaks, so that's good. And then, of course, one other thing that we have to deal with right quick. See, and you're fretting. You're fretting the answers.
Right, good for you.
Time is up, sir. You understand me? You cannot take that, and you're forgetting. You're forgetting the answers.
As usual, Sharkie was fretting about the ACs. He's been complaining that the sound this fan makes is different from that one. And he's absolutely right. But just like they're the exact same unit and they don't sound exactly the same, you could buy 2 identical cars and the engines don't sound quite the same. There's just a little difference. Because these are built, you know, they're put together, and just the things aren't exactly the same from model to model, you know, from unit to unit and stuff like that. So, you know, he's thinking about this, staying up all night, and then he says he didn't get a good night's sleep in that, so he had to take a Sharkie poo nap. And he says, Jay, can we check the capacitor in it? I said, you know it's fine. Well, yeah, I just want to know, though. Okay, so we go outside with the meter, we open the panel, and pull the wires off, because that way you get a good reading. So we did that, it checked out, everything was 100% on the money. Great, put everything back together, slam it back together, go inside, and I don't know how long was it, 10 minutes?
10-15 minutes.
10-15 minutes. Jay, you hear that? It's making a weird noise. And then I heard it. Fan's running, but it just went grrr. And then like a minute later, grrr. That's not good. I came out here and I heard it, and we felt the air. It wasn't warm, it was cold. Well, that's what happens when you fret. End up learning the guitar and play like Carlos Santana. The wires were hooked back up wrong. It's kind of tough because they were all blue, so, you know, that was that, but it was an easy fix, no harm done, and it started right up like nothing ever happened. And now what's the end result?
Works straight.
The fan's quieter.
Yeah, or the compressor's quieter.
Or the compressor, or both.
Who knows, yeah.
Something happened and it quelled his fretting. I don't know what else to say, but it's running great, and boy do we need it today. It is hot out here. So, anyway, that was all that I had to fix. I need Sharkie to come down and look at my garage door. I don't know what's up with that. It goes up and goes down, but it makes noise and it does weird things, and it kind of works, and all that. As a present for doing all of this, I get to make Dirty J burglars. And the other day, I made 16 batches of chicken parm. That's great. Now I get to drive 3 hours home. Only to come home to a backyard lawn that needs to be mowed real bad. Got to power wash a lot more stuff, clean the tables, get everything ready for the 4th, and I got like 2 weeks to do it. Yep, I can get it done. It's gonna kill me, but I'll get it done. Alright, anyway, that's that. That's all I got for this one. Just a little fun shit that we had to fix, and that hot tub pump was the biggest pain in the ass out of everything. The alarm siren was pretty easy, and we got the AC sorted out quick, and the car was, you know, it was just kind of passing the time. Something done, and it's better than it was, which is the main thing. Alright, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all of you very much. Make sure you click like. Make sure you click subscribe. And take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.